This is Lisa from Mobile Tech Review, and we're here today at the Flextronics plant for a tour of the Moto X factory. 2,500 people work here assembling the Moto X in the United States in Fort Worth. We're going to check it out now. So here we are at the Moto X plant outside, ready to go into the event and see where the Moto X is made. So here we are on the factory floor in Fort Worth. 450,000 square feet.
Okay guys, whenever you're ready, my name's Paresh Shah. I'm part of the Motorola team here, and we'll give you some information here in reference to our Moto X product that is assembled in America. As you can see here, the factory floor here is divided between two different sections. What we call the endo assembly area, and then we have a final assembly area in the back. So we have two different areas that we work through. And then over here is our pad print area. That is what sets Moto X as an assembled in America phone. You have different components here, batteries, our X8 mobile computing system card. You have imagers, antennas, SIM trays. They're cheering because they made their goal. It's just for the screws. Yeah, so right now they are. We are working on a shift battery change.
We're going to go downstairs. Thank you.
Right now we have two 12-hour shifts within the next couple of weeks. The employees are already notified we will be switching to 3 8-hour shifts. I think right now we have approximately 2,000 plus employees, a little bit over 2,000.
So the factory runs 24 hours?
Right now the factory runs 24 hours.
And does that include weekends as well?
That includes weekends. This is our launch period, so obviously we have to get enough devices in the carrier to enable the launch work, especially when you're launching. You have two display choices, black or white, and you have two memory choices, 16 or 32 gigabyte. So what happens is each order for us is a customized order. So when a consumer order comes down and gets downloaded into the system, when they scan the order, you see that light came up and that bin opened up, and then you saw that second light there and that bin opened up. She picked those two parts, so it's a white front display. It's got a metallic yellow or the back cover. When she scans those parts, right, is when the display closes. So the system is linked to those pick to light to make sure that the operator is picking the right parts for that order. Okay, so that's where the phone gets assigned into the system. As you can see, the very next step is the assembly side key assembly. And each one of those stations is marked what happens in each station. There's a video that's constantly playing in front of the operator, what they need to be doing in case they want to go back and look up a step. There's a constant video playing there, so the operator knows what steps they need to be following. And then once all the assembly pieces are done, the phone goes through the testing process where and it's easy for the operator because it's already
Oh, he was supposed to have been doing it. Oh, he got the right
And here's the water testing room for water resistance.
Overload where one person's doing 5 things and the next person is doing 1 thing to maintain that velocity down the line.
And we are incredibly proud to be here today in Texas to be making a phone, the first smartphone ever made in the US. So thank you. And I remembered our conversation because I remembered a conversation about, let's try Texas. Maybe there's the right combination of talent, energy, entrepreneurship, infrastructure, culture, business climate.
We selected this this particular location to optimize our logistics. The Alliance Texas Airport, which is 90% freight, ranks one of the top foreign free trade zones in the United States. And after we made the selection to be here in Texas, we really turned on the speed.
Listen, make no mistake about it, Flextronics and Motorola could have picked anywhere in the world. Literally, any place in the world they could have chosen to build this facility. But they chose Texas as the manufacturing site of the first smartphone to be designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States of America. Who are the offsprings of these workers are going to have the opportunity to go off to a better future because of the environment that's been created in this state, Kelly. That's the great story.
For your partnership. Now, I noticed you were carrying a phone around that had a very small screen. and it was a phone that, 80% of the world use Android phones. And you're not one of that 80%. So I don't know, I'm not going to name what you were using, but we have a bigger phone for you. I want to present you with this Moto X in Texas A&M colors, which is your